What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel for this episode of What's Happening YouTube and what is happening YouTube. Today we're going to be discussing the happenings, the whatnots, the pickups from this year's Midwest Gaming Classic. But I meant last year's. Because yeah, I know, it's fucking January. And this happened in November. I know. So in typical back in the day gamer fashion, we're coming at you late. You know, that's how I roll. But I love the Midwest Gaming Classic. It's like my favorite time of the year. So today we're going to be drinking my very favorite beer. And that is Shock Top's Twisted Pretzel Wheat. Yeah, this is my all-time favorite beer for sure. They stopped brewing it 3 or 4 years ago. They brought it back this year. I bought several cases and have them stashed. It's good stuff. Got my Polka King of the Midwest Kenosha Kickers shirt on to commemorate what we're going to talk about. So, every year, Midwest Gaming Classic, we leave Thursday morning, spend the day and night in Chicago. Get up Friday morning, go to Galloping Ghost. This year, we have a kid. So the happenings of Chicago were a bit different. But it's still a good time. My wife's got some friends that live out there, so we stay with them. And they live right downtown. I don't know what part. I'm not from Chicago. But we had us some Lou Malnati's pizza. It was fantastic. We walked over to the liquor store, which, yeah, Chicago liquor stores have Homer Simpson's painted on them. That's pretty fucking cool, right? Cheers to that. Then Maverick had a little breakdown because mom's not allowed to play with other kids.
Maverick, do you want a little brother or a little sister? Yeah?
So less of an exciting story about Chicago as usual, but it was still a good time for sure. Love Chicago. Got up in the morning, headed over to the Galloping Ghost. If you don't know about the Galloping Ghost, it's only like 20 minutes outside Chicago. It's like the largest arcade in America or the Midwest. It's not in the world, but they have 800 some arcade cabinets, many unique. They got the Beavis and Butthead, which I don't know if there's another in existence. They got a bunch of stuff like that, but I fucking love this place. It's so fun. It's nearly as fun as the convention itself. So I stress everyone, if you're going to the Midwest Gaming Classic, stop by the Galloping Ghost on your way. I'll meet you there.
Mav is having a good time.
So, I'm rip-roaring ready to go on vacation, loving it. I start drinking early. As soon as we get to the hotel, say to the wife, we watch Angry Baby, I'm going to head to the bar, and I'm going to kick off my vacation with a White Russian. So I did. This year I couldn't get into the convention itself for, hey, it's Angry Baby! What's up, buddy? Are you going to throw that at me? No, he's going to put it in your mouth? Okay. It's like he knows. Okay. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Here it comes. This is going to tear the light down. This will surely disrupt filming. You see that? Who is that? Is that you? Is that you, monkey boy? Okay. Okay, come here. Okay, let me get my bearings. Where were we? Oh yeah, started drinking. Well, at this exact week is when Maverick learned to walk. So that made it interesting. It severely limited my roaming time, but it didn't slow down my drinking time. So I hit it hard the first day. Everybody started showing up. Do You Nerd, Video Games Monthly, 8-bit glitch. I'm not gonna name everybody. I'm gonna forget people. It was fucking 2 months ago that this happened, but we're having a good time. Couldn't actually get into the convention, and I was complaining because I wanted to buy games. I was at the video game convention, and our good friends at Video Games Monthly took pity upon me and hooked me up with a couple of classics. They just gave them to me. You know, we were hanging out, whatever, having a good time, but didn't want to go without thanking them. So the first pickups I received Friday night are one of the worst Nintendo games ever. Hide. Total piece of shit. Can't believe I didn't have it. And then, not so bad, Mock Rider, original, black box release. I want to do these in order, just because, I don't know, kind of anal like that. So, everybody's meeting up and whatnot, going to rooms here and there. The bar in the lobby is where we end up later on, and I'm gonna be honest, I was getting shitty. And Joe from VGM the next day was like, you weren't feeling any pain last night, were you? I was not. I didn't hold back, and I paid for it Saturday morning. But Friday night, we had a real good time. Probably throw the clip in here of one of the VGM guys literally taking the VGM shirt off his back and giving it to 8-bit glitch. If not, it's on his channel for sure. And for the longest time, none of us could find it because I was like, I don't have it on my phone, I don't have it on my camera, blah, blah. It was on my GoPro. And I was hammered, and I didn't even know I had my GoPro. So.
Are you giving me the 3?
But Wayne's World.
You must subscribe to Video Games Monthly because we will literally give you the shirt off our back. No, because you're going to take it. All right.
Yeah!
Have our shirt.
Midwest Gaming Classic 2021.
Okay, so Saturday morning, wake up, shake off the cobwebs, and head down to the convention. First pickup is one of these baby blue unlicensed dealies, Master Chew and the Drunken Hue. This game's not bad. It's weird. I don't know that I'd ever seen it in the wild, but it was the first pickup of the convention. Saw it, liked it, have it. Made my way over to another booth where I scored 3 of these games. Mega Man 6, Barker Bill's Trick Shooting, and Fisher-Price, I can remember. So I say to the guy, you know, like, he's got 55 and 5, so $60. You know, I'm like, take 55 cash, you know, score $5, $5, free game, right? And he's like, yeah, sure, man, cool, no problem. So I was like, oh, you're not too broken up about not getting $5 for this Fisher-Price game? And it was weird because he looks at me and he's like, check this out. He reaches behind the counter and pulls out a Fisher-Price game. It's the expensive one on the NES. It's maybe the fire truck or something. But he's like, I just picked this up for myself. So oddly enough, I'm not the only idiot 40-year-old buying fucking Nintendo games about Fisher-Price, right? So then, I'm a Famicom guy when I see him. Few and far between. Never see him in the wild at conventions. This one's just called Cadillac. I just see this and I was like, it's called Cadillac? Okay, gotta have it. It's one of the million Famicom card games. You know, was sure to suck. It's actually fun. It's got like addictive gameplay. I don't know what game it is, but it's basically like 3 of a kind, or you know, of a straight, whatever. But it's not terrible. I was shocked that it wasn't terrible. Okay, what was next? Oh, ran into my buddy Mega Matt, right? He's like, hey, back in the day gamer, I know you like you some fishing games, so I brought you this. Real Fishing on the PlayStation. Big thanks to Mega Matt. Thanks, buddy. I used to have that game back in the day. No idea what happened to it. It's a decent fishing title. I do like me a fishing game. The good ones are few and far between. That's above average. Thanks, buddy. After that, I got these 3. Wild Gunman. Never had that one because I don't have a CRTV. so there was really no point, but now I have it. RBI Baseball gray cartridge. Just had the black tension, but never that one. With a pricey $2 tag on there. And the gray Pac-Man. Always had the black tension version of that. It's kind of a coincidence, huh? The two gray games that I already had the black tension cards of. Who'd have thunk? Last pickups for Saturday. Went over to the booth, seen it a couple times. This guy had heavy hitters. And I was like, well, I'm going to haggle him. I'm going to haggle with this guy. He's going to spend some loot, right? The only vendor I bought anything from that wouldn't budge. I should have told him to fuck off and not spend any money. But with Captain Algebra and a bunch of the other guys, and I don't know, I guess I kind of felt pressured. And I didn't want to lose. So I just bought it. Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, 95 bucks. Fucking nice. Game sucks. 95 bucks. Had to have it. I'm a huge Addams Family fan. That completes, I think, all the Addams Family games on Nintendo, period. I think I have them all. Game Boy, Nintendo, and Super Nintendo. Hattress. Sure to Suck. And Street Cop. Power pad required. So $45 for something I'm never going to play. There were some wise choices. So, that was all at the convention Saturday. Time for the drinking. This was VGM room party night. And I'm not going to lie, it got a little weird. Probably saw some footage from some other people's videos, and yeah. I left when the arm wrestling began. We'll just leave it at that.
What? Grant! Oh God, Tony's here. Tony! Woo! Tony! Get a shot, Tony.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, sure.
All right, everybody. Ready?
Got up Saturday. No, got up Sunday. Feeling better than Saturday because I used minimal restraint and left a little early. Like I said, left when the arm wrestling began, so my arm wasn't hurting the next day. But not too many pickups on Sunday. I had already spent a whole day combing through every booth, and there were still a few things I wanted, but it wasn't a whole lot this year that I needed. I mean, I'm needing less and less, so it makes sense. But never had this one before. Kickle Cubicle. I picked that one up for, I think, $25, which is a good price. That game's usually a little higher. I didn't get a good price on Toxic Crusaders. This is not a great game. I got the Sega Genesis one. I don't think they're the same. If they are, Sega Genesis one's clearly better. But I gotta have all the NES titles, so that one's in there. One Sega Genesis game, Bimini Run. This game's pretty sweet. I've wanted it for a long time, and I've been on eBay where I lost bidding wars for this game at 80 or 90 bucks. This is complete and in minty condition. The price tag says 60. I probably got it for 50 or 55. I mean, it's still too much to pay for an old game I'm hardly ever going to play. But I was super happy since I know the last time I tried to buy it, it was 80, 85 bucks. And I lost the bidding. So, Solo, Master System game as well. Astro Warrior. Still haven't played this one. But, not a big space shooter guy anyhow, but got a good price on it. I needed it, I wanted it, I got it. I'm whittling down on my Master System collection as well. We don't get to talk about it a lot because there's not a lot of Master System action. Second to last game I got, last Nintendo game, picked this up from Bad Graphics Gamers, who are usually the wild boys of the convention, but they're pretty lame this time. Pretty lame, man. They had a good booth though, good selection. He had a funny beer belly fanny pack. It was as wild as it got this year. King's Quest. Shitty point and click adventure. I'm never gonna play that fucking game. But now it's off the list. Last game I purchased was this homebrew by the people who created NES Maker. Mystic Origins. You know, I don't like me any cardboard, but they didn't sell by card only. But it's got this nifty clamshell, but what sucks is it's big and puffy, and it's different from everything else on my shelf, and that bothers me. But I have it. This game's super cool. It's Zelda-like. I wish the graphics were better, crisper. If that were the case, it would be stellar, but I've only played it for about an hour, so it could be better, but kick-ass game. They are coming out with the next part, and I can't think of the name of it, but it's not on that card. But I'm looking forward to that one too. Pick this one up, ready for it. Now, the booth next to him had the thing I was absolutely most excited about purchasing, and you couldn't purchase it. And I like to sometimes have a few drinks and try and buy things that aren't for sale. Well, he stood his ground, and this was surely not for sale. But since then, I have ordered it, and so Adventure Quest 8-bit Dungeons. Let's get this focus here, because you got to see it. Look how cool this is. Dungeons and Doom Knights, right? It's like an action RPG for sure. Comes in a gold cart. They had it there set up. I was playing it, loved it. I was just like, I gotta have this game. You know, it comes, you gotta pre-order it, ships out in January, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, no, man, I gotta have this game. Come on, I gotta have this game. He's got the gold cart there, just teasing me. Would not sell it. I came back twice. I was like, each time, like, I'm sure he's gonna break. It's the end of the convention. I'm sure he's gonna break. Would not break. He still got my money because I pre-ordered it. And when you get the special package on the pre-order, you get to get your names in the credits. So that's kind of cool too. But I'm super looking forward to this. I don't have it, but I have the card. So, the final pickup. I'm not going to carry it over here. I'm going to B-roll it afterwards. But this guy right here. Ninja Turtles tabletop arcade cabinet. It's got your Pandora hard drive dealie in there, 1,200 games, light up buttons, awesome graphics, the screen, you know, it's new screen, so it's, you know, very crisp and clear, much crisper than when you were playing the arcade games back in the day. I'm super pleased with this. Every year, I'm like, we're gonna buy one of these, and then I every year never end up doing it. And I'm pissed all year long, like as soon as we get there this year, and we're done. Sunday, convention's almost over. I was like, I'm not doing it. And the wife's like, don't you want to get that cabinet, you know, for Mav? And really, it's clearly for me. But I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like it. She's just like, are you sure? It's like, you know what? You're right. Jumped up off the couch. Went back down to the convention, and I was like, it was the last hour, I'm like, all right, we're wheeling and dealing for sure. And I scored, I got a good price on it. I'm not going to say, it doesn't matter. But like, I did talk him down. I was pretty excited about that. Because I spent a good amount of money on a bunch of stupid old plastic that it's going to go up on the shelf and just sit here. So saving a little bit made me pretty happy. But when I got their card, what are the game guys? Here, I'm gonna take a look. I know you were there and you saw these and you were like, man, I wish I would have got one. They're cool. You should get one. It's super, super cool. Couldn't be more pleased about picking that up. So then that was it. Convention was over. Back up to the room. We always stay another night. Lo and behold, so was 8-Bit Glitch. He was there. J Love and Linda. Do You Nerd? Was anybody else up there? No, that was it. Sunday night, up in their room, tying one on, talking about the convention, having a good time. Sunday before we left, got to run into a couple YouTubers I never met before, but I watched their channel. Bit Wars, or the real Bit Wars. Put the link in there below. Sometimes people said it's hard to find his channel because maybe there's a lot of people named Bit Wars or something. I don't know. Ran into him, got to talk to him for a little bit. Said it was at the end of the convention, so only for a little bit. We were still trying to score some deals. But it was nice meeting him. I like his channel, Bit Wars. Check it out. And then Retro Reminiscence. Ran into him right after Bit Wars. Like his channel also. Been watching it for quite some time and got to run into him. Once again, didn't get to chat that long because it was the end of the convention and we were trying to score some deals. But it was good to meet them among many other people and good to see all the people that I've met before and see every year at the Midwest Gaming Classic. And I look forward to seeing them again next year at the Midwest Gaming Classic. So my camera just said that it stopped recording due to maximum time because I've been running my mouth and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not sure what got cut out. But I won't know until I'm editing it, and I sure as hell am not going to go back through and refilm any of this because I'm clearly lazy. So, it was great meeting all the new people I saw, great seeing everybody I see every year. Look forward to seeing everybody once again next year at the Midwest Gaming Classic. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro!